Here we are. Hello out there. Woo. Family and friends. Grand rising, grand afternoon, grand evening. Oh, yeah. Wherever you happen to be on this most lovely planet of ours. Terra firma, yeah. Terra firma, yes, Mother Gaia. Oh, Tafiti, Pele, the goddess Pele. Oh, yes. Ah, yes. 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 I'm getting a message. Yes. Here we go. This is Fantastic Freedom Friday, y'all. Fantastic because we create the most fantastic story about how we would love for our lives to be. Mhm. Freedom. We have the freedom to choose again and again. If we don't like it, we can choose again. Oh, rewrite that script when it don't feel right. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Fridays, y'all know what's up. Woo! Thank God it's Friday. Friday. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. What y'all doing this weekend? I sure hope that you're planning to have some fun. Fun in the sun. It's so beautiful out there. And in here, which is just a reflection. Out there is a reflection of what's in here now. Has there been a time you've ever experienced when the sun wasn't shining? And you said, oh, I want to go out there, but it's looking kind of dreary. Ah, well, you know what? I'm going to go outside anyway. And you went outside in the sun because the sun came out. The sun came out because you went outside. Ooh, honey, that happens to me, especially with my son all the time. If it ain't shining out there, we the sunlight and we go outside and we go out to salute the sun, but the sun salutes us first. How about that? Because we went outside and it came out. A little bit of magic there, which really isn't magic. It is our true divine nature to manifest that which we think about and speak about and strongly desire on fire. And woo, what y'all doing this weekend? I sure hope you're planning to have some fun because I sure am, yes. I've been having a really good time at the spa. Yes, since the very first day I joined, my lovely dear friend and sister, Emily, she gifted me the first month free at the spa. She keeps telling me, don't be telling people where it's at. Because we go in there and we just there all day getting all the treatments, don't, over and over because there's nobody there in line, that early. But anyway, yes, we call it Planet Spa or Spa Planet. And she got me a membership, 1 month free membership. And Of course, I joined, so I'm going to keep going even after that because this is what has been calling me. With my body has been calling me, for quite some time. Because I had that idea that I don't want to go to the gym. Because back in the other days, when I used to go to the gym back in the '80s with the aerobics craze or whatever, with Jane Fonda and all them people. Okay, them places smelled like chlorine, like somebody just finished washing clothes don't even smell that bad. When you go to the mall, I don't know if any of y'all know the mall where they have the ponds that you throw the money in and stuff like that. It reeks of bleach. And that smell ever since I began my journey or continued my journey, macrobiotic, living with the beautiful, crazy healers on the farm that I became one of. Well, after I'd been there for a bit, and my husband, he'd go to the mall. I think he had to sign something, buy something for something about the business or whatever. And I just walked in and I'm like, what the, why does it smell like somebody doing laundry in here? It smells horrible. He said, honey, that's the wishing pond. It's chlorine. I'm like, oh my God, has it always been that way? He says, it's always been that way. It's just that it has cleared from your system because you haven't been around it. So it's very obvious and very obnoxious for you because it's no longer in your system. I was like, damn. Well, see, this is the idea I had about gyms because I've been to the gym before back in the early days, like I said, in the '80s, the club, fitness club, whatever. And it smelled like that. That and, socks and things like that. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I am no longer interested in those places. Okay, I'll do my yoga, do what I do. And. So when she got this membership for me, I thought, okay, I don't know why I'm hearing this song. Dun, 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 dun. Just take those old records off the shelf. I'm gonna listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I want that old time rock and roll. Why is that popping in my head? Oh, okay. Just had to get it out, wherever it's coming from. Anyway, yeah, so when I went to this lovely Spa Planet, there's none of that smell there. It is squeaky clean. And many places use a lot of bleach to clean stuff. Ain't no bleach smell in there anywhere. I don't know what they're using, but it ain't no bleach smell. And the carpets don't smell like no socks. It's like, wow. Woo, this is nice. I even see the lady there when she's going around cleaning off the seats and the equipment and stuff. And it don't smell like, might smell like a little bit like vinegar, maybe. Maybe it's what they're using and not that bleach stuff, So it was like, it's very pleasant to be there. And I'm having a marvelous time going there. And experiencing the spa treatment, the therapy, the hydrotherapy massage beds. Oh, and the angel beauty angel therapy. That's it. Beauty angel, red light therapy. Beauty angel. Ooh, it's marvelous. And so, yeah, it's amazing. And what y'all doing this weekend? I believe we're going to the spa tomorrow. The group of us, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yes, that's another one. Lovely. My son didn't have any workout gym shoes. Like he has them for school. That's where they stay. I don't have them to wear any place else. I didn't have another pair here to wear to the spa because we were going to take him last week. So we did some other things. But however, I'm thinking, he put these nasty looking shoes on. I said, oh, no, not those and not those street shoes. You want to wear shoes that have not been outside when you go to the club, right? And he goes and he gets these nice red shoes. I bought those for him for fashion. They're like, they're sneakers or kind of, the kids wear. And you can wear them in the club. But I said, oh, okay, this, but I really bought them for fashion, not for the club and not like anywhere wear. And so when we go to our friend lovely Auntie M's place, she said, okay, she says, you know what? I said, what? She said, I found Andrea some shoes. I said, what? She said, I felt like he needed some workout shoes, just for the gym. And she said, I went out on my walk yesterday and she lives in a nice neighborhood. People, when they put stuff out, it ain't because it's rotten or broken and all that. it's because they already got something else. Well, she's found these Skechers, barely even worn. Smell lovely, like they laundered them before they put them outside. Because usually you put them outside because you want them to come pick them up. So you don't usually launder, just put them out there. No. And she said, "They're your shoes, Andreas." And I'm like, I just wait a minute. She said, "I picked up on that like yesterday or something, and I found them on my walk." And so I said, "Oh my God." I said, "Andreas, take them red shoes off. You wearing those ones that she got for you." So this is how the magic is happening. Okay. But anyway, we'll be going tomorrow, and he'll get to wear his shoes for the first time that Auntie M gave to him last week. And oh yes, I do digress. Who am I? My name is Queen Tierra Calafia Bay del Cristo, and Terry Lynn Page is the name my mama and daddy gave me. And you know, beautiful, powerful name. Earth. Lynn is a flowing river, flowing body of water. Page is a messenger. You know, Terry is Mother Earth. Earth. So they named me everything that I came here as a Taurus from the constellation of the Pleiades. Pleiades, I'm a Pleiadian. All that. How could my parents have known? Because they knew, and I knew, and we agreed upon this before I ever came in. It was all designed. We designed it. And at the exact right time that I was going to be coming in. You see, I was due on my mother's birthday, April 22nd. That's still Taurus, but it's the cusp of Aries and Taurus. A little bit of dichotomy there. 22, a master number, but 29 breaks down to an 11. That's another master number in my chart. That's a whole nother thing. I got 11s and 33s and 22s everywhere in my chart. But we all agreed upon that, and they knew, both of them knew that I'd be something great. I'm on the journey. Lots of great things have happened by me being great. Anyway, that's my name. And I was given Queen Tierra, then Queen Tierra, then Goddess Queen Tierra, and then Queen Tierra Calafia Bay del Cristo, all by different masters. I don't mean physical ones. I don't mean that they, popping in and popping out from the other realms and stuff like that, or invisible to other people. No, they embody right here on the planet. How about that? And I am a spiritual healer, and I assist people in healing their lives through that magnificent and awesome power of ecstatic joy. Yes. And I offer sound healing, and that is one of my most favorite modalities. Favorite modalities because it involves music and lovely sounds and tones. And I am a musician, so I utilize my gifts in my service of passion. And we'll get to that a little bit later on. And believe it or not, people that are close to me, that I resonate with, or that just like show up, are all either musicians or healers or both. That's just what shows up. That's who stays. Not construction workers. No. Now, if it's a construction worker, that's a healer like my ex-husband. Okay. And their construction was wallpaper hanging and painting and beautiful things, commercial and residential. Okay. But first off, they were healers. They were crazy. Magical things happened all of the time. I'm talking about him again. Well, he's on the other side. There's some things I've got to get done per his request from the other side. I'll talk more about that after I've performed the ritual. That's part of my shaman work as well. So he's talking, talks about ever since he crossed over when I didn't even know he was over there. I don't know what's going on until I found out from the other group members from the farm that he was over there now. I'm like, oh, what the hell? What happened? So long story short, he's been trying to talk to me for a long time. And that's why I've been talking on here so much about him. And I didn't even know he was over on the other side. That's why. I mean, because I'm hearing and feeling and sensing and stuff like that. So even now, yeah, okay. Just got to be quiet now. Be quiet now. Thank you. Okay. So yes, I offer sound healing. I use various instruments. I just received a new one that I'm going to show y'all on my meditation that I do on Miracle Midweek Meditations on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. PST, 2 p.m. EST, and that's on Facebook. However, I will be very shortly moving that meditation to this platform. How about that? Woo! Yes, yes. And so, um, yeah, my beautiful sister Pamela, I love you so much, girl. She gave me this beautiful, beautiful steel drum. I've been playing that thing. Oh, it just puts you into this space. Oh, otherworldly, but yet here at the same time, awareness like, and just raises the frequency and clears the chakras, pico, 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 all the way, and it's like, and it's so mesmerizing that I be playing it, you be sitting there losing track of time and all things. But yes, and in other instruments I use in my sound healing modality, and I offer that group meditations or group sessions as well as one-on-ones. And I also offer the neurosensory technique, and that's NST, neurosensory technique. And that is a modality um, based on the works and the teachings of Dr. Joe Dispenza and Bruce Lipton, the quantum field. Oh, and Brother Greg Graydon, those three, they're the three amigos, okay? And they're all buddies. They go back a long way, and their talks are on the same areas of um, humanity's enrichment and ascension. Uh, and our origins and our true power and our ability to heal or I love the word heal, but the other part of that that's a lot more powerful is return to balance or harmony with our true original beingness expressed through this temple that we are currently driving around in, you know, because we are not these bodies, these beautiful bodies are our vehicle, our radiant and beautiful vehicle to carry us around, to carry God around, and God to express fully and completely through us so freely and so deliciously. We are God, hallelujah. That's not blasphemy, honey. That's the truth. Hallelujah. Hey, woo! Come on, go to church right now. Okay. So, yes, that is the modality, NST, neurosensory technique, that assists us in removing the stinking thinking, that thinking that, creates all the shit, honey, in our lives. And what that stinking smell, woo, help us, Lord. Helps us to remove that stinking thinking and replace it with divine thoughts that are beneficial to ourselves and all of creation. And then we begin to manifest things that smell like the rose of Damascus, the rose of Sharon. Holy brother Yeshua, all these things shall you do and even greater. Yeah, removing that stinking thinking. How about that? And I offer that one-on-one and in group sessions, and that modality is free, complimentary, and that is included if you choose in any package or any package or any session that you purchase on my website. And yeah, okay. And I also offer, did I say, oh, the NST, I said NST? I'm mixing up on it. NST does not, NST, the NST does help you remove the stinking thinking, but the NST brings you back into your body because many of us have been floating around outside of our bodies. That train coming by, whoo, exclamation point. Yes. Uh, yeah, the NST helps us to come back into our bodies because many of us have experienced uh, trauma in our past lives and in our childhoods that had not been resolved, dissolved, or healed. So we're sitting over there in the corner, and our spirit is not really in our body, soul, not really in the body. It's just walking around like a marionette, being, uh, being operated from someplace outside of the body, not in the body. So the neurosensory technique helps us to come back into our body by connecting with the body and our Earth Star chakra. Yes, I offer that group sessions and one-on-ones. Now, the next modality is the Diksha Blessing Transmission. That is a modality out of India. Mhm. And that is the one that I utilize to assist you in removing the stinking thinking. Okay, woo, intertwined. So I offer that group sessions and one-on-one sessions. Clean up that. Woo, what is that? Yes. And I also offer music CDs. Uh, the latest is uh, Mother Earth Divine. Mother Earth Divine. Oh, it's available in my shop in MP3 format right now. The physical format is still in session with art. It's still being art, re-arted. Uh, I'm working on the artwork. So the MP3 version is still is available in my shop right now, and yeah, it was inspired by my dear mother. The whole CD. That's my music CD, and now my spoken word CD is Reclaim Your Birthright, Self Empowerment Workout, and that was a long time coming. I think it was 3 years created, and then taken to the studio and became a manifestation or a physical manifestation. Yes, and that one is in CD format. I do have it available in MP3, but the best experience, really the best experience with the Reclaim Your Birthright Self Empowerment Workout is physical format, the physical CD. So if you have a CD player, uh, you play that at home and do the lesson. And the lesson, by the way, is something fun. It's all about the fun. Okay. So, and this is a way for self empowerment uh, in a way that's fun, not serious and oh, I got to do this and got to be that and do it isn't that at all. And you can even dance to it. It's got African music and drums and I believe it's 26 powerful affirmations. And you can dance around a room, and it includes all the materials, um, a journal to write your affirmations in. If you'd like to use my affirmations that are provided, or your own, or a combination of both. It's up to what your soul um, is asking for. How about that? So, yeah, finishing up my lemon ginger blast. Mm. Ah. Opens up everything delightful. That's why I can sing so clearly for you. Because I had my lemon ginger blast already. So opens up everything. And and so I also offer um, in-depth card readings. This is one of my decks, Goddess Guidance cards. I have many different decks. I have Angel cards, Atlantis cards, Sri Bhagwan Rajneesh Osho Zen cards, Earth Goddess is Earth Goddess. That's what it's called. On planet Earth. I even got some like Star Trek, but it's not Star Trek. Galactic Star being cards. And so a lot of fun stuff. Nothing serious going on here. Because remember, children learn best when they're having fun. And us as adults, or grups, as Peter Pan called us, the Lost Boys called us. Not the Lost Boys, who is it? We're doing Lost Boys. I guess so, huh? Grups, grown-ups. Get back in touch with being children, our child self. Because remember, the inner child is the one that's running the whole show, honey. You think you running something. No, you ain't. The inner child is. And if that inner child is not happy, he or she gonna let you know it by the way your life show up on the outside. Yeah. And I help you get back in touch with that. I help you get back in touch with that and listen to your inner child. Because that's who's running the show. And if you don't like how your show is being projected on that screen of life, then, or that stage of life, then you better be looking at your inner child, honey, because that's who's running everything. Woo, honey. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Time to become little children again. Little children are the ones who are going to enter into heaven, not gross. We got to become little children again. Well, Nicodemus said, oh, we must be born again. The entry into the mama's womb. Well, kind of, sort of, but metaphorically, going back to the child, and then you are reborn, a new being that's been waiting to be experienced in this third dimensional reality from a fifth dimensional perspective. That's the child, fifth dimension. Ooh, fifth dimensional perspective is the child's perspective. Yes. But anyway, I do digress once more. Stop by my shop, queentiarastreasure.etsy.com, and do shop. I also offer lovely oils along with affirmations, very powerful affirmations. It is a whole ritual, and ritual ain't nothing, dark and sinister. Not on this page, it ain't. Not from this page, it ain't. A ritual is just something that you do on a regular basis. You do over and over to achieve the desired result. That's it. What you do over and over. People watch TV every day. That's a ritual. It's their religion. How about that? Woo! Did I say that? Mm-hmm. Eating is a ritual. Yeah. Or not eating can be a ritual. But anyway, yeah, stop by my shop, queentiarastreasure.etsy.com. And I believe I'm offering 25% off up until Mother's Day. If it's not on there and you find some wonderful things that you would like, then just message me, or what you call DM me as they call it, in my shop, and I will grant you a 25% off instant coupon off of everything in my shop. How about that? Ooh, that. Yes, 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 yes. In honor of Mother's Day, and we just finished celebrating my mother's birthday on April the 22nd. Now here it is, Mother's Day coming up with Mother. Mother again. That is the message for this planet. Mother. Getting back in touch with Mother. The divine Mother as we're moving into the Aquarian age, which is a feminine energy, a feminine expression. Receptive, loving, gentle, and nurturing. Not the old Piscean era. We're moving out of that one. All this ritualistic rigidity, judgment. Whew. Stern Saturn. That's the grandpa of wisdom, but he also is a control freak. The Piscean era was a control freak. How about that? You got to be this way and be that way. Look this way, look that way. Talk this way, talk that way. Do this, or you will not be going to heaven. You will not be accepted in society or anything for that matter, unless you do it this way. Slap on the back of the hand with a ruler. The teacher, but he taught you in a way that was not who you are, but to manipulate you into becoming who it wants you to be. That ain't who you are. Disempowered. Woo, how about that? Aquarius, woo. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. 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 Harmony and understanding. Truth and love and light abound. Talking about mystic crystal revelations and your mind on liberation. Aquarius. Fifth dimension, honey. Woo! A group called the Fifth Dimension. Better go play some of that today and dance some of that. Yeah. What y'all doing this weekend? I sure hope you plan to have some fun in the sun. Yeah. Now, what was our question for the day? Anybody remember what it is? Training is your body Or are you training your body for freedom? Are you training your body for freedom? Are we training our bodies for freedom? Training it. Training the body to receive the downloads that transform us into light beings while in body. The downloads, creating balance in every aspect of our lives. The body has to be trained, or it can't receive those downloads very comfortably. I mean, very not comfortably. Especially those of us who are aware, who ain't got no excuse. Boom, bump, bang, ooh, ow, ooh. Because of the traumas, or the stinking thinking, or the mental habits, physical habits that are not conducive or in harmony or in alignment with the new us, the new body that's in the process of being formed, our cells transforming, our DNA awakening, all 12 strands of DNA being reactivated, activated, the 7 activate first, and then now we're receiving the remainder of the 12. And if the body is not cleansed and clear, or being cleansed and cleared on a regular basis, then when that information is downloaded from the great central sun, the solar flares and all that, then yeah, we'd like to make it as pleasant and as smooth a transition or reformation as possible. Mentally, physically, and spiritually, especially physically, because you feel that stuff. Many people are feeling lots of things right now, don't know what the heck is going on. Why am I feeling this? Why is this hurting? Why is this stiffening up? Why is all this happening to my body, oh Lord? Because the body is holding on to dense energies from trauma. And not just that, from stinking thinking. Because we create what we talk about all day long. And if we don't catch it for 17 seconds, actually it's 14 seconds now, it begins to manifest, solidify into our third dimension, the spirit. We go, oh, how'd that happen? How did that happen? Wait a minute. They did this to me. They did that. No, they didn't do nothing to you. You did it because you became a vibrational match to whatever it is they was putting out. And that's the memo you got because you was in alignment with it, with your thinking and your speaking and all that, and didn't catch it. Retrain the brain. Woo. Yeah. So anyway, are you training your body for freedom? To experience freedom. 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 With that Aretha Franklin. Talk about freedom. 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 Yeah. Freedom. Training our body for freedom. Because with all the density in there, ain't no freedom happening, honey. Yes, honey. Thank you, Urban Sprouts. That's Auntie M. I've been telling y'all about it. That's my Auntie M. Well, my son's Auntie M. She my sister M. How you doing, girlfriend? But yes. And not exactly in this order. There are 10 of them that I've come up with that have reached my spirit. First one is positive self-talk, inside and out. When I say inside, your self-talk. What you saying to yourself? How are you speaking to your body? How are you speaking about your life? Every day and every hour, every minute and every second. Are you loving towards yourself? When things don't quite go the way you expected, perhaps, and you got to go back and rewrite that script, do you beat yourself up about it before you go back and write the script? You don't want to do that because our cells hear everything. The way our body is acting, the way it looks, the way it shows up in this third dimensional experience is an inside job. Your self-talk, beliefs, and beliefs are only those, those things that you keep saying over and over and over again, but you keep affirming over and over again becomes a belief. Every thought, over and over. Woo! And it escalates into this great big ball of belief. And our body is a picture of that. It expresses that. The body is this expression of the subconscious. So whatever recordings are in your subconscious plays out in your physical world and in your body and stuff like that, right? So being that said, we must think and speak only positive things about ourselves, about our lives, and about other people, because other people and other situations, well, that's just you. That's us. We talk about ourselves when we talk about other people. Woo, watch that gossip, praise the Lord. Yeah. What we talking about? One pointing one finger, the other finger, then three fingers pointing back at your own self, as they say. Yeah. Everybody is us. Every situation is us. Speak on it and think on it with the greatest delights and love the cherries and strawberries in your mouth when you speak about it. Because all that come back right here. So we talking about somebody else got this thing going on. Whoop! And then next thing you know, you got that going on. How that happen? I'm eating really good. And that can be, why that happen? Because you are talking about it, about somebody else. And we are everything and everybody. So boom, right? So yes, the first thing is positive self-talk, inside and out. Inside of here about ourselves and out there about what everybody else and everything else. It's an inside job. Next one, sleep is so important. And really it's at the top of the list because sleep is when the body is healing itself or regenerating itself, returning to its original form, blueprint of perfection. And if we are not sleeping, and I mean not just go to sleep and jump back up or go to sleep with TV on and all them other things and all that, with the lights on in the house and all that in the bedroom. No. Restful sleep. Sleep that is restful, therapeutic. It lets the body know, okay, we can go into recreation mode, regeneration mode, but if it's working on digesting that food that you ate before you got to bed, it can't do that. It's got to take care of that food instead of regenerating your cells and changing out stuff that don't belong there, Can't do it because it's got to take care of what you just not putting there before you went to bed. And so the best advice really is to stop eating at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. Ooh, can we do that? Ooh. And I was listening to a teacher today that really made it really clear about not beating yourself up about it. If you're somebody that goes to bed at midnight, okay, go to bed at 11:30. Don't say, I'm gonna go to bed at 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Well, it's a shock on the system, and then you'll push against it. The system will push against it because that's not the norm. So if you're going to bed at 12 midnight and you'd like to get more sleep for your body to regenerate, the hours of regeneration are between, I believe it's 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. As long as you're in the bed before midnight, and I don't mean 5 minutes till, I mean sleep, copping some Z's, at least. That's when the regeneration occurs. That is the liver energy. The life of the body. Oh my God, the liver, she does so much work. And we want to make her job easier by not loading her down with all this food and overeating and eating before bed, that kind of thing. So we can do that. Me, I'm a night out. I'm an artist. I'm a night out. However, I feel my best when I'm in bed. Like if the lights is out at 11 p.m. Sometimes I go to sleep at 10:30 p.m. To get all those wonderful hours that I require, that my body is asking for energy, it's asking for sustenance from the divine, and it can only happen when we sleep, when we in theta. Yeah, theta. And so, sleep is the most important, and it should not be shirked. There are many that say, if you're eating raw vegan diets and you're getting your yoga and your exercise, you think good and all that kind of stuff, but you don't need that much sleep. That time frame, those important hours of sleep to regenerate this temple. All right, the next one. High vibe foods. What are high vibe foods? We are electric beings. Therefore, electric and high vibe foods is what feeds our cells on the physical level so much better, so much better than cooked food. Too much cooked food makes the body have to produce more enzymes in order to break it down and assimilate it properly to feed the body. Too much of it makes the body, oh, what is that? Inflammation? Inflammation happens anyway when you eat because it gears up and it does its work to break everything down. But if we making it harder by too much cooked foods, then the body got to be trying to get that done and not get into the other things. So a balance of cooked foods and raw foods are most important. And the raw foods are the highest vibration. Actually, sprouted is the highest vibration of food because it's alive when you put it in your mouth. It hasn't been cooked, and all that. You know, it's alive. It's still growing. It's still living. You just cut off part of it or pull it up out of the soil that you grow it in at your house, or you can get it from the grocery store if you don't grow it yourself. But I sprout my own. My mung beans, lentils, sunflowers, sun seeds. I sprout just about anything I can sprout, honey. Broccoli sprouts, all that. Because they're the most alive and most living foods putting into our bodies just like that. The way nature, just like it came out of nature, are the highest vibrational electric foods. Now, I'm not saying don't eat cooked food. Cooked food tastes good, honey. Our people's brought us up on that cooked food. Woo! But modifying it and balancing it, harmonizing it on our plates is most important. And so the body sees it as food or sustenance or the nourishment that it's asking for, that the cells are asking for. And we provide that by proper food cooking methods. Steaming is the best. Steaming, blanching are the best methods. When you get down into, frying and oil and heating that oil above 245 degrees, you're making plastic. So unless you're using the proper oils, and we'll get into that in another discussion. But yes, the highest frequency foods is what the body is asking for. And we have fun foods, things we like to play with, and that's all right because that's all a part of being a human on the earth, to experiment and experience. So, and you allow that in different occasions, but it's not a lifestyle. I know the Jewish people, they eat very clean, very well every day. And so when the feasts come up, when they're eating the dainties and the sweets and all that stuff, it's okay because it's just that one day, and they're not hurting or overloading their systems because their systems are already strong at their peak. Woo! So a little bit of fun with that kind of food is okay. Now, don't get me wrong. Raw food, raw vegan food. Oh, there's a way to make it so presentable, so beautiful, so palatable, and so satiating. Oh, and you think it's the other, but it's not. It's alive. And that is what I'm studying right now. I've been dabbling in it for a while, but now I'm getting down to the nitty gritty of it because I found that my body feels so alive and so energized on raw food, raw vegan food. I eat cooked food once in a while, yeah, with my girlfriend on here. And with my son, the vegan chef extraordinaire, he makes cooked foods, so good. So I do eat that with him and with my lovely friends. But I keep a balance with it as much as possible. So that's why I'm learning and studying this so I can make those wonderful dishes, the raw versions of them, and see how that feels, to the eye, to the palate, to the senses, the smell, taste. Oh, I love food. I'm a tourist. I have to have sauces and gravies and good food. Now, the raw versions of them. Okay, enough about them. Exercise. Oh, some things they can get away without doing exercise. We got to keep that body moving. And my sister Emily right here. Oh, honey, she's the one that turned me on. You got to keep that body moving. Even when you stand there washing dishes, move your feet and stuff. Motion, so that there are no stagnation happening. Disease happens in stagnated energy. So we keep the energy moving. Oh, so the body can function beautifully and harmoniously. Oh, strength. And when your body's in really good condition, you can enjoy life. You can go and do stuff, You have energy when you wake up in the rising, and feeling good and satisfied when you lay your head down on the pillow in the evening time, ready to go into that state of theta. And many of us go to other galaxies when we go to sleep. Actually, everybody does. Wake up and don't remember where they've been. They just feel something, don't know what it is. Every night we go out there, we visit people. Well, I do. I don't know about you, but I do. And many of them see me, report seeing me. That's by location, okay? Going out there, go to the ship. I've been on the ship along with other people who have witnessed seeing me there, and I saw them there too. Okay, that's a whole nother reality. Woo! Lovely galactic beings, brothers and sisters. Yes, we go or planets where we have studied before we came here, and we go back and get new information, or just to visit those relatives who are there. How about that? Yes. Okay. Sleep, very important. That's number one. Restful sleep. Exercise. Keep that body moving. There's my girlfriend on here. Got a 1 month membership to our lovely spa. Yes, and I'm telling you, I'm addicted to that stuff now. My body loves that stuff now. Love it. Love it. Okay, the next one is meditation. Meditation is where you are quieting. Well, actually, there are different types of meditation. One of them that I utilize is the silence, sitting in the silence with no thoughts. I even put a mask on sometimes, like a kind of when you go to sleep. So the senses are not getting stimulated. You just go within in the quiet space and just listen to your breath. The only thing you're hearing is your breath. That's the focus. And the body goes into that state of calm. Sympathetic, the parasympathetic nervous system activates. Calm. And when we're in the parasympathetic nervous system, that's when the body is regenerating itself because it's calm and at peace. No stress. Gotta do this, gotta do that. Ooh. The mind is blank. Only the breath. Quiet, calm, peaceful. Our nervous system recognizes that there's nothing to be afraid of, nothing that it has to get up and run from. So that energy is not going into your extremities. Like you got to run from a predator or something. There are no predators. There's nothing there but you. God, your inner being, breathing the breath of life through your nostrils, the breath of immortality, the prana. And that's one type of meditation. There are other types where you have a background of music, perhaps, sound healing, which I do, a meditation, going into that state of calm and using music. And our cells respond to beautiful music. They respond to that wild metal, heavy metal too, chaos. And then the cells will start acting like there's chaos going on. That's another one. So the most peaceful music is possible. Fun music, quiet, kirtan music, kirtan, music of Northeast India, the harmonium, gentle drums, chimes, relaxing, quiet, peaceful. That's another type of meditation. And there's a walking meditation where you're walking, you have your earphones, you're playing your music, with gentle music, or like Dr. Joe Dispenza, a lot of my friends have those. I have that too. Love him. And you're walking and you are imagining who you are. Who knew you? How does she walk? How does he talk? How does he carry himself? What does he wear? What does the earth around him smell like? What brings him joy? And you're walking and you're listening to that walking meditation. It's another one. There are many different types of meditation, but all meditations are designed to get you to go within and become familiar with. Meditation is to become familiar with you. inside here, to become familiar with. When you're familiar with you, the inner workings of you, then you can catch when you're going off into something that's not in alignment with what you truly desire. You will catch if there's something, some food or something there that's not going to be in harmony with what your body is asking for. You catch it because you're familiar with yourself. You also become aware of the cravings or the things that we do to distract ourselves from doing what we know is best for us and our highest and best good at the time. You can catch it when you become familiar with yourself, your inner being, you. Then you'll be able to catch it when it's going another direction. Go, oh, wait a minute. I saw you there. It's time for bed. Oh, it's time for the best sleep of our lives. Let's come out of the kitchen. That kind of thing. Okay, our next one is sunlight. Sunlight is very important, the vitamin D, and also to the sunlight. The energies coming from the sunlight transforms our cells, transforms our DNA, upgrades our DNA when we spend a proportionate amount of time in the sun, depending on your skin tone. Some can stay in the sun a lot longer than others. Either way, vitamin D from the sun is most important. Oh, yeah. Delicious. All right, and that sunlight being, I believe it's just at dawn, just as there's the sunlight of dawn, like 6 a.m., 5 or 6 a.m., something like that. In some places, 4 a.m. Or dusk, when the sun is going down, the sun is setting. I believe it's, is it 2 hours just before sunset? Or 1 hour just before sunset? I'm not sure. Go look it up, Google it. But though the best times when they're not receiving the radiation coming from it, the improper tones of radiation. Because there's good radiation or positive radiation or beneficial radiation, and then there's radiation that's not so in our best interest to be absorbing. So the perfect times of the day to be in the sun, look that up, to receive that nourishment, into all of our cells, systems, and organs. Aliveness. Our next one is me time. Woo, honey, me time. Always making time for you. Not with somebody else and with your husband, with your kids and on the phone and all that kind of thing going on. No. Time for you to do exactly what it is you desire to do. It could be sitting down and painting. Painting is a meditation too. Washing dishes is a meditation. But me time is where there's nobody else going on out there. It's just you. Just you being with you. It might be sitting down and writing letters, or sitting down playing an instrument, or just sitting in the silence. Meditation is me time as well. Sitting down in the silence. Or watching a beautiful movie that makes you feel so inspired. And there's nobody else in there with you to judge what the movie means, or tell you what complain about the characters. No, it's just you watching a beautiful presentation. You time. And me time could just be relaxing on the beach. Me time could be relaxing on the beach. Me time could be putting your feet in the sand and watching the seagulls flying overhead and listening to their cry. Me time could be just going to the park and watching the children play. Sitting there in deep contemplation, not thought, but contemplation. Absorbing, experiencing, sensing everything around you. Listening to the children's laughter as they're playing. I hear Whitney Houston's song coming on. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Yeah. Or just sitting down and listening to beautiful music. Beautiful music. Me time. Or taking a bath. Oh, a lovely bath with crystals and lavender oils. Relaxing. Me time, whatever that is for you. Me time, extremely important. And then we go into your service of passion. Passion work, your service of passion. Really, I don't like to use the word work. It has a connotation that involves struggle sometimes, or something you have to do to make sure you got the money. I like to replace that word work with passion. Your passion service. Service to yourself and service to humanity. That which is beneficial beneficial to yourself and to everyone everywhere. Passion. One of my passion, my highest passion, greatest passion, is that of a musician. My mother knew I could sing when I first opened my mouth to speak. That's what she told everybody. My father, oh, he knew all along. He told me if you can sing and people cry, people feel something. That's the point. People feel something. You know that you are doing your service of passion. Whatever it is that you do that moves people when you do it, because it's moving you while you're doing it. You're feeling good and satisfied when you're doing it, when you're allowing it to flow through you. And others who are moved by it, who feel deeply by it, and are so full of gratitude. That's what you are doing. Your passion, your service of passion. That's your service of passion. That thing that delights your soul every time you think about it. And delights your soul every time you watch somebody else doing it. You're inspired every time you're in the vibration of those who are doing it, or groups that are doing this. Doing what you want to do. Spending a lot of your time around people who are doing what it is that you want to do. The 5 people you hang around the most, that's what your life is. You hanging around people who poor and always come out being poor, guess what? You one of them. That's why your check didn't come. Woo! Did I say that? Yes, I did. Yes. What is your passion service? What is it? Tap into what is it? And get down to it. Get down into it. Because your body, your cells know what that is. And if you haven't been doing something that's not that, it's going to let you know every time. It's going to let you know. Now, if you're doing something that's not your passion, okay, it has something to do with where you are headed, so to speak. Your body knows, your soul knows. And when if it's not in alignment, it's going to let you know. It's going to let you know. And if you don't get it, it's going to let you know louder. There's many times in my life I thought, oh, I'm not good enough. I got to do this, do that, because I'm not good enough to be this musician. I'm not good enough to have this, have that. And then walk away from it. Ooh, bite me in the ass every time. Say, where do you think you're going? This your calling. Where do you think you're going? Woo, never fail. Get me every time. Your soul knows what you're doing here. Your soul knows what your gifts are and what you came to channel through this vessel in service to humanity. It knows what it is. Do you remember what it is? If you don't, you better go into some meditation to become familiar with your soul, honey. Okay, next one. Relationships. All relationships are so important. We are here. Oh, we are one with everything and everyone everywhere. Not just being on the Facebook and all the social media, being a presence on there. Originally, humanity was with humanity. And that's what we're going back to, too. And in a big way, even more divine than ever before. Connection with family, friends, even friends who are family. Because they respect and honor you, and you relate to them so beautifully, even better than your own family. These people become your new family. Yes. Yes, not to say that it's not good to get along with your family, but there are areas that are not in alignment or in harmony with who you came here to be, who they brought you here to be through their body, your mama, your dad, and everybody, right? Your ancestors and all. It is not in harmony with who you came here to be because they don't remember. Then, you work with that or you play with that and find a happy medium there. But as for those who support you and who you came here to be, that's who you're supposed to be around. Or it's going to take you a long ass time to get there. Because as she calls it, as Sister Emily calls it, waffling back and forth. We don't want to keep waffling. We want to stay right there in harmony and alignment with what we desire, who we desire to be, what we desire to live, how we desire to live, what we desire to have. Only things and thoughts that are in alignment with that. Happened in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Because we've been faithful to our vision, our creation, what we have created in our mind's eye, in our heart, what we want to be, do, and have. Staying in line with that, with every thought, every action. And it shows up like that. You want to do it the hard way, or you want to do the smooth way, which is what we were created to do. The smooth and loving way. How about that? And if you're not quite there, don't be beating yourself up about it. Body doesn't like that. Oh, what are you doing? Oh. Be gentle and loving with yourself at every stage of your transformation, every chapter on your journey. Yes. Yes. Fun and play is the angel's way. Oh, your passion. Let's look at that. We did a part I was going to read here for y'all. Um, oh, yes, some fun time. Make sure you have time. Yeah, to have fun. Make time to have fun. Stuff that makes you feel like, ooh, getting away from all the other stuff, the other concerns or things that you know that need to be taken care of and whatnot. You can take care of everything a lot better from the space of having fun. You get more ideas on how to do things or how to address the subjects in your life when you've had fun. And it's no resistance. And fun is no resistance. No resistance. Just a flow. Having fun is the angel's way. Having play is the angel's way. Yeah. Okay, we're going to talk about Goddess Pele real quick here. Your passion service, your service of passion. Lovely Goddess Pele. Isn't she beautiful? That she is all of us. She is all of us. Passion. Following your passion. And it says, be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? What is your heart's true desire? When you get in touch with that, oh, then you'll be going in the direction of your soul's purpose. Pele, here we go. Message from Pele. If you listen to the sound of your heart and breath, you'll recognize the ancient rhythms of your own internal drumming. This forever connects you to the mother of all creation and to the sound of the planet Earth. These rhythms cannot be faked or forged. They're natural and eternal. What part of you are you trying to ignore? What part of you has been overly concerned with pleasing others to the detriment of hearing the sounds of your own rhythm? Dear child, reach out and extend your arms to embrace your dreams. They're just as much a part of nature as are the trees, the animals, and the sunsets. Don't your own dreams deserve the same respect that you accord everyone and everything that you love? Listen to them, my child. Listen to your dreams. They will activate the powerful eruptions of passion in your life. Don't be afraid of your own passion, for it will propel you naturally and will excite and invigorate you when you dance to the rhythms of your life. You're truly alive in all ways. How about that? The goddess Pele. So, on that lovely note there, are you training your body for freedom? The only way to experience freedom is to allow it. And strengthening your body, your vessel, your vehicle, your temple, so that it can function perfectly according to the original divine blueprints of perfection. That is a body without resistance. And the body is always speaking. It's always telling us. It's always telling us what feels right, what feels good, and what doesn't. So listen to your body. It only wants to serve you in the highest degree and carry you. Oh, carry you to all the places you would love to go and the places and things you love to experience. Yes, train your body for freedom. Train your body for freedom. Like that, get my guns back. And on that lovely note, thank you so much for joining me today. for another fantastic Freedom Fridays, y'all. Remember to stop by my shop, queentiarastreasure.etsy.com, and shop to your heart's content. And remember, message me for your 25% off coupon off of everything in my shop. What y'all doing this weekend? I sure hope you're planning to have some fun, 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 fun. Because I sure am. Woo! Live long and prosper. How about that? Woo! Peace out.